Good morning, CTK kids. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about the opening hymn we'll be singing together this upcoming Sunday, and it is called Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Now this is a pretty familiar hymn, but it has some words and phrases that may not make a lot of sense to you because they're in older language. So I would like to explain to you some of the word pictures that are in this song to help us understand who God is and who we are in relationship to Him. So the first word picture we see in verse 1 talks about God as a fountain, a fount of every blessing, meaning that all good things flow out of Him. And if you've seen a fountain, you know that the water just keeps moving and moving. It never stops. So those blessings are always coming from God. He's also described as giving us streams of mercy. So another picture of water that's flowing to us. Another picture we see in this hymn is the idea of asking God to tune our hearts to sing His grace. Now, if you've ever heard a musical instrument that doesn't sound quite right, it may mean that that instrument needs to be tuned. The strings or other pieces of the instrument may need to be adjusted so that it sounds right and makes the sounds it's supposed to. And so when we say that we want God to tune our hearts to sing His grace, we're asking Him to adjust our hearts, to change us in some way so that we would be eager to sing of His grace and all of His goodness. Then a little bit later in the first verse, we ask that God would teach us a melodious sonnet. Now, you maybe have never heard those words before. Melodious just means beautiful, like a melody that you can sing. And a sonnet is a poem. So we're asking that God would teach us songs of praise to Him, like those that the angels sing in heaven. And then in the last line of that verse, it talks about the mountain of God's unchanging love. And in the Bible, the mountain was the place where God's people would go to worship Him. The mountain is also a picture of strength and power and majesty. So we think of all of those things when we think of God. So we're going to sing the first verse a few times, and the girls are going to add some motions to help you remember some of these word pictures. Okay? Here we go. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of God's unchanging love. Good, I know that's a lot of words. Let's try it again, and if you catch on, please join us. Here we go. Come thou fount. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of God's unchanging love. Great job! And if you want to keep practicing this song and the other songs we'll be singing on Sunday, you can find recordings of them on our website at ctkcambridge.org/songs. Thanks for joining us and have a great day.